Hello everyone. Today I am going to start my next topic that is on ISO 9000. ISO 9000 is an international standard organization that is adopted by or governed by a consortium of 63 countries and established to format and faster standardization. So why we use this international standard organization we will discuss. In this topic, we will discuss about international standard organization that is adopted by various software agencies, various manufacturing agencies, various other agencies. So this standard is published in first is that is 1987. And our question is, what is ISO 9000 certification? First question is this. So answer of this ISO 9000 certification serve as a reference for contract between independent parties. Independent parties means we have lots of agencies are available, lots of software production organizations are available, but each organization we can't lie that this is a genuine one. So ISO provide a contract that this organization is a genuine one, this is a standardized organization, so this standard is helpful then. So the ISO 9000 specify the guidelines for maintaining a quality of system. For maintaining a system quality, there are certain guidelines are maintained. Guidelines are generated by ISO. So by following these guidelines, software agencies or other agencies can be highlighted as a standardized. ISO 9000 specifies also a guidelines for repeatable and high quality product development also, and also address that organization aspects, responsibilities, reporting, procedure, process, resource of implementing, quality management. These all aspects are also covered in ISO also. So we discuss about ISO 9000. A set of guidelines for the production process is directly concerned about the product itself. If we discuss about what the product is good or not, this ISO provide a full standardization production. So there are various series standards are available. We can categorize or we can say that the series of ISO standards are ISO 9001, ISO 9002 and ISO 9003. So first of all we discuss about our first series, that is ISO 9001. ISO 9001 is applies to an organization that is engaged in design and development, production and servicing of goods. Okay, those agencies that are engaged in organization development, productions, servicing of goods, and this is applicable for most of the software development organization. I mean every software development organization using this standard. And we say that what is ISO 9002? This type of certification or this type of standardization is applied to organizations who do not design any product but are only involved in production. Only production involved companies use this type of production standard. And example of this category included like steel or car manufacturing industries, product plant design and external service industries, not applicable in software development organization. We can't use ISO 9002 for software development. And ISO 9003 that is applied on an organization that are involved only in installation and testing of the product. I mean those agencies that are used for testing purposes, that are used for only installation purposes, they use the standardization of ISO 9003. Next we move on to our next, that is ISO 9000 for software industry. Our main topic agenda is to discuss about ISO 9000 for software industries. It is a generic standard, so applicable to every industry. You will say about what is ISO 9000 standardized agency. So ISO 9000 is a generalized standard, and starting from steel manufacturing industry to servicing renting companies, like any services that are manufacturing to renting, any management companies, both are using ISO 9000. And many clauses are there for documentation. You use a generic terminologies, very difficult to interpret them in a context of software organization. This is the main clauses. And software versus other industries, what is the difference between them? So we discuss about what from this difference we categorize that what ISO series is applicable on our software. And very difficult to interpret many clauses for software industries because software development is radically different from development of the product. In production industries or in various industries where production is used, so where production is on the basis of physical elements. So physical elements are huge machineries are there, huge elements are there, but in software industry we need only a software hardware combination. So with the help of this production is generated. So a very less space is required. And next is software is intangible. Intangible we say is that is not a physical one. Therefore, difficult to control, because a physical component can we control, but a non-physical component we can't control, or we can't control with the by touching. It is difficult to control anything that we cannot see and feel. So software industries is difficult to standardize. In contrast, in a car manufacturing unit, if we say that that is an industry unit, this can be a tangible one. So it can be fitting engines, fitting doors. These are controllable by agencies. Next is software versus another industry. Another difference is that is during software development, the only raw material consumed is data. But by using a production of other industries like car industry and other iron industries, like this industry consume a large volume of iron cores, coals, limestone. These are a production development. So we rely on a raw material, but there is raw material only a data, or data is a or information. So collect information. So we work on a data in a software industries, and in other industries we work on a raw material like steel, coal, limestone also. And ISO 9000 standardized have many closely correspond to raw material, so no relevant to software organization, because software organization is only based on the software material, raw material. So this is better for them. So we will discuss a next part, that is ISO 9000 part 3. This is a new version that is developed in 1991 that is helped to interpret the ISO standard for software industry. This is officially generated for software industries. At present, official guideline is inadequate, and adopting this standardization mechanism, we can handle various software agencies also. So let's discuss about why we get ISO 9000 certification. Means our main motive is, if we discuss about ISO 9000, is provide a standardization criteria. ISO 9000 provide a standard mechanism to build a software or other industries. But why we need this? Because there are several benefits of them. First benefit we discussed is, that is confidence of a customer in an organization increases. If we say that this is a standardized product, or this is a standardized industry, so we rely on their product also, because our confidence of customers rely on the standardized product. And if an organization qualified the ISO 9001 certification, we especially true in the international market, we say that this is a best software or best industry in our or international market also. And second is, many international software development contract insist, because if we rely on a standardization mechanism of development, so international software development process is also handled by our industries, or international persons lie or understand that okay, our institution or our company is qualified ISO test, so he or she or the company rely on our software development processes, and development organization to have ISO 9000 certification is compulsory nowadays. And next is require. What is the benefit? That is means a well documented software production process is to be in place, so contribute to repeatable and higher quality software. This is a main reason that this is very required in latest term or latest technologies also, and makes development process focused, efficient and cost effective is also benefit. Because if we go through the guidelines of ISO 9000, we focus on our software development in proper manner. We build efficient software, we build a cost effective software with the help of this guideline, by adopting this guideline. And why we get ISO 9000 certification? Point out the weakness of an organization. Our weakness of the organization, that recommend the remedial actions to be taken, and set the basic framework also. The development for the optimal process and TQM, total quality management, is adopted by our organization. So these are the question areas, or these are the some points that are strongly recommended that why we use a ISO 9000 certification. And next we will discuss about how it is to be taken, or how it is to be get the ISO 9000 certification. Each organization has to gain this type of certification, intending to apply for first of all a registrar of the registration. It apply ISO 9000 registrar for registration of their organization or industry, and registration process consists of several stages. There are several stages. Go through these stages, and after fulfill all the criteria of these stages, the ISO 9000 certification is provided. And next stage is application stage. While you register you confirm, then you have to application for registration apply, And after registration, a pre-assessment is there. The registrar make rough assessment of the organization. Registrar make a rough assessment that what new organization build, how what type of production is used, how many manpower is there, how equipment is there, what is the criteria to build this type of product your industry adopted. This all are done in this stage. So in next stage, documentary review adequacy is audited. When we pre-assessment is there, documentation is built. So after this, a documentation that is we building a SQL report or any reporting of our industry, that is to be adequacy documented review is acted in this certification also. And next is compliance and audit the registrar checks. After completion of the documentation and review, we have to just the next step is to compliance and audit. Audit is related for whether the suggestion made by the during the review have been compiled or not. When during audit, if we say that the industry standard is this one or this one, this is audited one. Is it correct or not? This is related by our company or not? So this is to be registration. And next step is a registration. After successfully registration to the following the or passing the audit process, a registration process is next taken on. And after completing all the previous phases, we say that the ISO 9000 certification is provided with the help of continuous surveillance of this software. So this is all about ISO 9000 certification. So after that, how getting this, we will get a ISO 9000 certification in the organization manner. Then ISO certified organization can be certified for corporate advertisement. They can use their advertisement purpose also ki their organization is a ISO 9000 certified, or cannot use certificate for advertising product. But this is the main reason that ki we can't access or we can't place our ISO 9000 certification tag on our product. We can place the tag on our company's headline, company advertisement, but not on our development product. If our company is developing only software, we can't produce our tag ISO 9000 certification tag on our software product. We can place it on our company tag. Our company is ISO 9000 certified, but our product is different. Therefore, that we use a trademarking for patent. These are the different items. And the organization using ISO certificate for product advertisement also, and risk that is for certificate also. So for today we will discuss about the various terminologies or various methods that are used to build a ISO 9000 certification, why we use, where it is used, what is the benefit of this. So in our next topic we will discuss about the various managerial skills or various types of summary of requirements for ISO 9000. In our next PPT or next video I will share with you. So hope so you all guys are enjoy it. If any query or any doubt, you can contact me by commenting my video on YouTube link, or otherwise you can connect me personally. So thank you everyone. Have a nice day.